This video is going to go over how to create territories based on a population. And so we're going to go over labeling at the zip code as well as the territory level. So I'm going to just zoom in to a part of the US. Okay, so now I'm right around Seattle. So the next thing I'm going to do is in my map and data box, I'm going to enable this zip code layer, which is just a green opaque layer. If I wanted to make this see-through and to add population to the zip code, I click on this little gear to open up a larger box called Manage Map and Data. I can click on the General tab if I want to use this slide bar, so I can see those major roads, major highways. I can leave it a little bit green, but now I can see through. And then if we go to Labels and Format Labels, and then Auto Labels, we have the ability to put up to 5 pieces of information per zip. And I'm just going to do population for now. We have many years and many different types of demographic data. The 2020 data is from a company called Geolytics. 2019 is Geolytics as well. And then 2018 is from the census. It's called ACS data. And so I'm going to just choose the census data just because a lot of times people are comfortable with that census data. So I'm just going to scroll through. You can see that there's tons of info here that you can use. I'll just keep going up until I find overall population. And I'm going to click Change Labels. And now I can see them on the map. In the General tab, right now they're pretty small. I'd probably would leave them small as you're doing this, but just for the sake of the video, I'm going to make those normal size. And so now we can see that we have 35,000 here, 52,000 here, and we can start building our territory. One way to create a territory is you could just hold down the Shift button on your keyboard and just start clicking away. And you can keep mouse clicking. And then once you're done, you can click this little blue puzzle piece and we give it a name. Click Create, and now we have a territory. If you see that you missed any, like I did here, then you can just click on these individual territory zips, and we can just click blue puzzle piece again, and this time I can choose Add to Seattle 1. So right now I have a territory label that just says Seattle 1 on it, and I can add label information to that as well. I can do up to 5 fields. You'll notice now I have a territory line, and so I can click on the gear to open up Manage Map and Data at the territory level. First thing I'm going to do is make the box a little easier to see with the background. So I'll just change that to white, and I'll click Format Labels. Like we did before, I'm going to choose number 1, demographic data, and I'm going to try to zip down to 2018. The prefix is just essentially like a label for a label, so that there's text that appears next to the number. So I'm going to click Change Labels, and now we can see we have approximately 450,000. If our goal is to bring that number down, I could click on some zip codes here. I can click on my zip code number here, hold the Shift button, click on the next zip code, blue puzzle piece, and then I can choose to remove from Seattle 1. So now we have a total of 385. So you can pick and choose which zip codes that you'd like to add to your map. Maybe I just click this one and just choose to add it to Seattle 1. There we go. So we're at 430. So whenever you're creating a territory map, like a franchise map, you're going to have to be comfortable with a plus or minus. The United States just doesn't carve up peacefully into 400,000 groups, especially if you're in New York City. That number is going to grow really quick, really fast. You're going to have some that are probably in the millions. So just be comfortable with that. We can make the territory transparent as well. If I go to territories, I can open up Manage Map and Data again, click on the General tab this time, and I can bring the transparency down for that one as well. So it's just what you feel comfortable with as far as the color goes. Our labels are all set, so we can start building another territory. I don't have to click on them one at a time if I don't want to. I have these search tools at the top, and this will allow you to grab big chunks at once. So if you're like out in South Dakota, North Dakota, where the population sparse over a big area, then you can use these to grab big chunks. So I'm going to use a freeform tool, which just allows me to draw whatever shape I want. So it's going to grab any of these zip codes that are inside of the circle or are touched by the line. And it asks us what we want to search for, in this case zip codes for territory, and then we give it a name. And now we have our second territory. And you can decide if you want to add more. You probably do. If you want to get it up closer to 400,000, so we can just hold down the shift button and mouse click and just start adding them to whichever territory we want. So that's how you build a territory based on population. The next thing I want to show you is the data window. The data window is up at the top here. And this is how you can export your data. So there's a pull down list here, and so you could look at your individual territories, or you could look at the group of territories, you could look at all the zip codes, whatever you want to. And I can see this is Seattle 2, and this is a list of the zip codes that are within that area. I can add information to this by using this Choose Columns button. And the first thing I can do is I can remove things I don't want by just highlighting them and press this left arrow to make them go away. And then I can add to it by choosing demographic data from the pull down list and go down to the fields that I'm looking for. I'm going to stick with 2018. And let's just say we want a bunch of fields here. We have things like median household income and all sorts of good stuff. So once we highlight them, we just click this arrow to bring them over. I can choose the up arrow if I want them to take priority right next to the zip code, and I can click Set Data Columns. Now it adds all of those fields to my table. I could also go to Choose Columns if I want to add a territory name, just because when you're exporting into Excel, you can see which territory it is. So I'm going to click Set Data Columns. So now I have zip code, territory, overall population, and all sorts of additional fields as well. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, please let us know. Thanks and have a great day.